Oil. It is considered to be the most valuable resource on earth. Oil is what runs the world. Today it is the most traded commodity, and it includes three of the most powerful leaders of the world. Since the findings and trading of oil, it has made Middle East countries insanely wealthy in the past few decades. But there is one more country, or let's say its currency, which has got its immense power from the oil. There is a system which gives this currency its dominance around the world. The currency is the US dollar, and the system is known as Petrodollar. For a long time, US dollar has been the dominating currency, and it is responsible for 80% of the transactions around the world. And the system of Petrodollar has played a crucial role in this. But now it seems like this system is in danger, and in result, the US dollar may lose its global dominance. To understand all of this, we have to dive a little bit in the history of how Petrodollar started. For over a century, the US dollar was pegged with gold, and it used to get its power from the gold under the Bretton Woods system. But in 1971, US President Richard Nixon removed the dollar from gold to restrict the inflation problems and due to other diplomatic reasons.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets.
After 3 years of the end of the system, US dollar was now linked to something much more valuable. In 1973, a war happened between Israel and Arab countries, Yom Kippur War. Israel won the war, and now the Arab countries were unhappy with USA and few other nations for supporting Israel. So they decided to punish them. In result, the members of OPEC nations announced an oil embargo on USA and other countries. Even in the 70s, oil was needed mostly in every aspect of America. To fuel cars, to produce plastics, in construction, in manufacturing, in mining industries. You can literally collapse the daily life of America just by stopping the supply of oil. Due to this, oil prices shot up by 300% and led to a global oil crisis. By the end of year 1973, dollar had lost 20% of its value. After seeing how this oil crisis impacted US economy and the whole world, something was needed to be done to stabilize the oil prices. Later in 1974, the Nixon administration struck a deal with Saudi Arabia, the biggest oil exporter in the world. According to this deal, the Saudis will have to trade oil with all the countries in dollars, and in exchange, the US would provide them with arms and security. And very soon, every other oil exporting nation started doing the same. So here the petrodollar system was born. Under this system, Saudi Arabia would invest billions of their petrodollar profits back into the US economy, investing into US bonds and security, buying US debt, and financing America's spending, which is also known as petrodollar recycling. In this time period, it has made US dollar very powerful because US could keep printing more dollars, and its demand will always keep increasing because every other country needs US dollars to buy oil, as today more than 80% global oil trade is done in US dollars. And all of this has played a crucial role in dollar becoming the reserve currency of the world. This also gave US the power of sanctioning other countries, whether it was Iran, Syria or Venezuela. However, many people believe that US economy is the central economy because of its stability, convenience, and due to its reliability during global economic uncertainty. But now, after so many decades, it seems like this dollar hegemony is in danger. Recently, reports came that Saudi Arabia is unhappy with USA's lack of support in the Yemen civil war and its cooperation with Iran's nuclear deal, which has hurt their relations along with other reasons. And there is one country which is trying to grab this opportunity for a long time, one of America's biggest competitor. China has proposed Saudi Arabia to do oil sales in yuan, and it imports 25% of Saudi Arabia's oil, being its biggest importer. Now reports are coming that Saudis are considering to work with China, and if this happens at a large scale, then this can lead to the end of petrodollar system. Same is happening with Russia. After Russia got kicked out of SWIFT banking system due to its invasion in Ukraine, now it has the option to trade in ruble or individual countries' currency without triggering an act of war. And if most of the countries start doing this, as Iran and Russia has offered discounted price of oil in preferred currency to India and China, the two biggest importer of oil from them, this can seriously damage the dominance of US dollars. From past few years, most countries are pushing towards the renewable energy and aiming to decrease the dependence on oil. This may lead to the fall of petrodollars in the long term. This whole situation may be a step to break the dependency on the US dollar, which the world has constantly seen since the World War II. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I hope you got some value from this video. In this channel, I create videos related to business and money in an interesting style. If you like such kind of content, you can subscribe this channel for future videos and share these videos with your like-minded friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.